We are live here at the Full Sail Arena here in Orlando, Florida for a huge night as a big match between Johnny Gargano and Ricochet in your main event as we go over what is supposed to happen tonight. Alright, it is time. Alexander takes on Pete Dunne one-on-one tonight. And for Pete Dunne, this is a warm-up match before next week's huge Cruiserweight Championship match. As of next week, it's going to be Rey Mysterio defending his Cruiserweight Championship against the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And Cedric Alexander, he's had some good showings as of late, and this is another opportunity to put Pete Dunne in his place and, start climbing up the rankings here in NXT. The man has it all, man. He's got that lumbar check. He's got the look. He's got that look of a cruiserweight, as well as a normal wrestler, the likes of a Mustafa Ali. That's Ali hasn't got a lot of time just yet, but I mean he's put in some good showings, especially against Pete Dunne. But this is all about Pete Dunne's match tonight. Will he be ready for a man like Rey Mysterio in just next week here at NXT TakeOver Chicago? It's going to be a good night. The card is pretty good from top to bottom. The card is officially done. William Regal announced what was going to be going on. We know who is going to be facing Lars Sullivan. We'll go over what's going on tonight, as well as a big stipulation added to tonight's match between Johnny Gargano and Ricochet. As you guys witnessed last week, Oni Lorcan versus Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa makes short work of Oni Lorcan. Johnny Gargano attempts to cash in on Tommaso Ciampa. Those guys go back and forth for a couple minutes, but Tommaso Ciampa ultimately gets the upper hand on Johnny Gargano, and a failed cash-in goes in on the side of Johnny Gargano. And also Johnny Gargano, he talked to William Regal today, and it looks like he was able to somehow get a stipulation in that matchup saying if Gargano wins tonight against Ricochet, then the match will become a triple threat match at NXT TakeOver Chicago. Because as of right now, it is Tommaso Ciampa taking on Ricochet. If Johnny Gargano wins, it becomes a triple threat. So that stipulation is pretty good. I don't know if rewarding him for losing is the best answer, but I mean, having another big superstar in that main event would be pretty good. But here we go, Cedric Alexander versus Pete Dunne. And the crowd is already on their feet chanting for NXT. It's going to be a good night when that stuff happens. And also later on tonight, we're going to see the War Raiders, your NXT Tag Team Champions. They'll be in action in, it should be a pretty good showcase of what they're going to be bringing to the table, as they will be facing the Lucha House Party next week at NXT TakeOver. We'll be going over the NXT TakeOver card a little bit here and a little bit there over these next couple of matches here tonight. Oh, nice drop kick takes down Pete Dunne there. But Pete Dunne able to get back up to his feet. Oh, and then a brutal forearm to the back there. And now Pete Dunne going to make Alexander pay with that German suplex into a pinfall, but just a 1 count. Going to have to start doing a little bit more. And if Pete Dunne can make, light work of Alexander, I think that'd be good for Pete Dunne, so he can stay in close to 100% as he can. And obviously, Rey Mysterio is obviously slower in age, and Alexander's going to be like a faster version of Rey Mysterio. Mysterio, a veteran in the business, he knows what he needs to do against opponents, big or small. He's faced the biggest superstars in WWE history with the likes of a Great Khali, The Big Show, Kane, Undertaker, so on and so forth. So, I mean, Rey Mysterio facing a man like Pete Dunne, it's going to definitely be up there with physicality, but I think Rey Mysterio can put up his own in that matchup. As now Cedric Alexander with an exploder suplex takes down Pete Dunne. And now Alexander, wait a minute, reversal. Oh, twisting that left knee there of Cedric Alexander. And now Alexander's going to get that knee targeted, showing too much damage. And again, Pete Dunne inflicting some damage on that left knee. Once you start showing that you have a body part starts hurting or whatever, Pete Dunne is going to focus on that, and he's just going to continue to focus on that. And you know what? If he has to do a submission hold, that's what Pete Dunne will do if he has to. As Bruiserweight bringing the fight here into the corner. Oh, nice kick to the side of the skull. Down goes Alexander. Cedric may be in trouble here. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. Going after that lower back there of Alexander. Oh, this is that Bruiserweight style, man. He is going to do anything to make you feel brutalized, break limbs, break body parts, anything that he damn well wants to. Just picking apart Cedric Alexander here. It is now Pete Dunne. Looking to do maybe the surfboard, maybe. No, he's not. Oh my God! To both knees. And that left knee is still killing Cedric Alexander here. I think Pete Dunne has definitely found a body part to try and go after tonight. As now Alexander tossing him into the corner, missing a drop kick. Now Pete Dunne coming right after him. Oh, kick to the ribs. Stuns Pete Dunne. Now Alexander takes him out to the outside. Referee now at a one. Big chop here from Cedric Alexander. I don't know if it's the best idea to have a punch fest with Pete Dunne, but it worked right there. As now, oh, big elbow to the chest there of Pete Dunne. Alexander in control for the moment here. Alexander, what's he have in store here? Alexander going onto the apron. He has something on the mind here. Going for a high-risk maneuver, possibly. Alexander, springboard, clothesline misses. I believe he was too far out. And now Pete Dunne going to look to get the scraps and put away with this release. Body slam takes down Alexander. And that may be all she wrote with the hook of the leg. 2. No, 2.5. And Pete Dunne thought he had him. It was very close. He got a lot of height on that. And now Pete Dunne looking to possibly hit the bitter end. Big forearm strike. Here comes Pete Dunne. Bitter end. Little shades of what we're going to get at NXT TakeOver Chicago number 2. No, really, a kick out. A kick out from Alexander. Wow. That is the heart of a champion there from Cedric Alexander. I know he's not a champion, but I mean, if he wants to impress the NXT universe as well as William Regal, you're going to continue to have good matches like this here. As, oh, nice Michinoku driver there from Cedric Alexander. Then a drop kick to that back of the neck there. And now Alexander back in the match. But can he continue to do this? Cedric Alexander going to the apron again here. He missed last time. Pete Dunne a little bit closer this time. Can he hit it this time? Alexander jumping clothesline. Yes, he does. And Alexander all fired up here. Can he put away Pete Dunne? Here we go, Alexander. Brainbuster to Pete Dunne. That could be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. 2. No, 2.5. Alexander and Pete Dunne tearing down the NXT arena tonight. As now Alexander, he wants Pete Dunne to get up to his feet. But Pete Dunne with a nice reversal. And could that have been enough to put away Cedric there? How much is left in the tank here? As Pete Dunne just showing Cedric Alexander to the NXT universe here, but Alexander fighting out of it. And now Alexander, exploder suplex in the center of the ring, but that took a lot out of Cedric Alexander. That lower back and mostly that left knee has been targeted in this matchup. Ooh, and kick the lower back once again. And now Pete Dunne again going to focus on these limbs here, the lower back and the left and right arm there. Pete Dunne is a very dangerous man. Rey Mysterio needs to be ready for this match coming his way next week at NXT TakeOver Chicago. As now, no, right to the lower back. And big reversal there from Cedric Alexander. Alexander putting up a fight, still kind of hanging in there with Pete Dunne as of right now. Can he continue to do it? Alexander with these brutal strikes here, but can't even pick him up. As now Pete Dunne going for a suplex here. Wait, a cradle from Alexander. Can he steal one? 2. No, so close. 2.5. Almost stole it. And now a roll through. Looking to steal it again here. 2. No, 2.5. Alexander just trying to do anything in his power to get this match over with. And now Pete Dunne gonna drop Alexander out on the top rope there. Pete Dunne's not playing around anymore. And now Pete Dunne gonna focus on the knees again, man. Alexander may not even have knees after this matchup. As here we go, Pete Dunne has him up. This ain't good. Uh-oh. Buckle bomb into the corner. Little shades of Seth Rollins right there. And now Pete Dunne, the frustration, the kick to the midsection, then a forearm strike. And the crowd is not liking what Pete Dunne is bringing to the table here. As Alexander with his own reversal, springboard, a DDT to Pete Dunne out of nowhere. Holy crap. Is that enough to put away the Bruiserweight? 2. No, 2.5. This match has been very exciting from the get-go. Both of these men putting it all on the line for the NXT Universe. As now Alexander. Here we go, Cedric. Brainbuster to Pete Dunne. Is that enough? He dropped him on his damn head. 2, 3. Yes, it is. Cedric Alexander with an impressive win over Pete Dunne. And now Alexander kind of putting his own sweepstakes into the cruiserweight picture. As a big win there for Cedric Alexander. These guys tore it down. Given some time, that's what every superstar can do, but Alexander trying to steal it earlier in the matchup almost did there. We didn't see the lumbar check, which is fascinating because Alexander's been known for hitting the lumbar check. But right here, that's a DDT, impressive DDT. Thought it was going to be enough there. Ultimately, it wasn't. But Alexander with a big one tonight. Pete Dunne going to have to go back to the drawing board. He'll be in action next week here in a big 6-man tag that we'll be announcing later on. But now we get to the War Raiders as they'll be in tag team action. Here comes a very dangerous tag team and your current NXT Tag Team Champions. They are known as the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe. So far undefeated, defeated the likes of the Street Profits, Undisputed Era, Mustache Mountain. They're putting a tear into the whole NXT Tag Team division. Very brutal superstars. They've shown what they can bring to the table as they continue to dominate here in NXT. Can they continue to do that? It always seems like when new superstars come in, they'll dominate for a bit, but then they tend to cool down. I don't know if it's going to be the same for Hanson and Rowe tonight, as they're going to face some huge challenges tonight. As you'll be seeing their opponents right there, some local talent here from the Orlando area. Crowd absolutely loves the War Raiders and what they bring to the table, as you'll be seeing who they'll be taking on here, as Hanson, I believe, is in the side of the ring. We got Cole Quinn from local Orlando, Florida. The guy in the mask is El Mago from Mexico. And we're going to see if they can bring their talents to NXT, as this is their debut here to the NXT roster. Going for a collar elbow. Hanson not going to have any more of that. Let's see if Cole Quinn can somehow get out of this. But Rowe, or I should say Hanson, lets him out of it. Oh, vicious headbutt. And now Hanson going to throw him like he's absolutely nothing. And now Raymond Rowe absolutely loving what Hanson is doing right now. Going for a big punch there. Cole Quinn moving out of the way, which is pretty good. Cole Quinn not suffering too much damage as here we go with the tag. Here comes El Mago. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, DDT there. And let's see if they have the strength. Yes, they do. Taking down Hansen. And let's see what El Mago can bring to the table. This is the power of the tag team here. Kick to the midsection. Oh, Hansen's done playing here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Hansen with a nice pump handle slam. Or more of a pump handle throw, honestly. Another kick to the midsection. Here we go. Oh, Hansen with a nice sit-out powerbomb. Is that enough? 2. Very close. And now a back suplex. And this is not what you want to be if you're El Mago right now. I mean, obviously the nice Hurricane Rana, but you do not want the big man Hansen get a hold of you right here. Kick to the midsection here. Oh, look at El Mago here. Oh, nice sit-out powerbomb there. Bringing the fight to the big man. El Mago, a multi-time Mexican champion down there in Mexico. One of the best lucha libres we have down there. And they decided to bring him down here with a tag team match to see if he could, get a future contract with NXT. Oh, big elbow strike there from El Mago. Looking pretty good here. Another Hurricane Rana. Man, Cole Quinn and El Mago doing pretty good here against the tag team champions. Imagine what a win would do for El Mago and Cole Quinn here. Oh, big chop, but Hansen is not going to let you just do that. Is now Hansen. A reversal from El Mago. Now into the corner. Hansen kind of struggling, it seems, here. Uh-oh. Oh, God, what the hell? Hurricane Rana into a sit-out powerbomb. Holy moly. Hansen may be in trouble. Are they going to be able to make it to the NXT title defense? Hansen needs to get a tag here as he hits a nice spine buster powerbomb, whatever you'd like to call it. Very effective either way. And now here we go. Raymond Rowe, very dangerous superstar. And if I had to go with my chances here, I think Raymond Rowe may make short work here. There's a nice knee to the midsection. The tag team champions are in trouble right now. They're getting taken to the woodshed here by some 2 local talent here. One in Orlando, Florida, and one coming from Mexico City. As nice swinging neck breaker there from Cole Quinn. And now Cole Quinn setting up Rowe here. This is not where you want to be if you're the tag team champions. Kick to the midsection. Here it comes. DDT there from Cole Quinn. Could that be enough for an upset of the century, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh, 2.5. Very, very close. These 2 local talent putting up a hell of a fight here currently. It's a nice Northern Lights suplex. I thought Rowe would have came in and just started dominating, but right now Raymond Rowe and Hansen are having troubles here. It's a brutal forearm strike. And now Rowe trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to fire up his own tag team partner here. As now Rowe just going to focus on that neck, just torture him. All he has to do just to get back in this matchup. And now, Rowe here. Oh my God. What a knee strike there from Raymond Rowe. But Cole Quinn somehow back to his feet here. I'm going to try and make him pay, but no. Big clothesline there. And then a big chop just takes him down to the woodshed. As into the corner we go. Irish whip. Here we go with a tag here. We could see the beginning of the end. Here down goes Cole Quinn. Is that enough too? No, he kicked out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Cole Quinn somehow still in this matchup. Throws him onto the apron here. And it looks like Cole Quinn does want to get a tag. Here comes El Mago. No, spinning heel kick takes down Hansen. And the crowd not too happy about that. As now, here we go. Just looking to inflict damage anywhere he needs to and torquing on that arm. As Hansen rolls outside the apron here. Man, if I'm the Lucha House Party, I am absolutely loving what I'm watching. Because they're struggling with two Lucha-type superstars. I mean, you got a guy with a mask coming from Mexico in the Lucha Libre organization. Then you got a Cole Quinn that definitely looks like what a Lucha superstar could look like. So, I mean, like I said, if I'm Lucha House Party, I'm absolutely loving that the War Raiders are struggling right now. As now into the corner we go. Another tag. What do these guys have in store? Here we go. Oh, nice takedown into the corner. Oh, into a Bronco Buster into the corner. These guys may be in trouble here. As now Hansen almost ripping off that mask here. Referee almost counting out Hansen due to the being in the wrong ring for too long. Oh, reversal there from El Mago. And El Mago here with a nice Hurricane Rana takes down one half of the tag team champions. The crowd is not happy about that still. Oh, double stomp to the midsection. Man, the top tag team is in trouble here. They need to get something going. El Mago. No, going with the running drop kick. I couldn't really tell as Rowe able to get out the way. And now, here we go. We saw this earlier on Cole Quinn. Vicious knee strike. Takes him down. How much more is left in the tank of El Mago as he takes down Rowe? Here we go. Hard Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Here we go. Here comes El Mago onto the top rope. High risk, high reward situation. Take him down. And now, again with a crossbody. Look at him bringing that Lucha Libre style to Raymond Rowe. Man, El Mago looking pretty good right now. Ooh, and then just dropping him like he's absolutely nothing there. Man, the tag team champions have not looked worse for wear than earlier today, man. They are absolutely in bad shape. Normally they've been doing quite well, but right now they've been giving Cole Quinn and El Mago a lot of time to showcase their skills. So here we go with a tag here. We saw this earlier. Down he goes. Is that all she wrote? Pinfall. 2. No. Raymond Rowe allowing Cole Quinn to break it up there. I don't know why, but either way he suffers with a back suplex. If I'm Hansen, I go for the pinfall. As still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge main event. Johnny Gargano and Ricochet. If Johnny Gargano can win tonight, he'll be added to the triple threat match for the NXT Championship. As of right now, it's Tommaso Ciampa taking on Ricochet. Gargano wins, it becomes a triple threat match. As now El Mago looking to fly here. High risk, high reward situation here. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Gonna go for the pinfall attempt. Is this enough? 2. No. Raymond Rowe able to break it up. El Mago not really too happy about that. As we have plenty wrestling matches coming your guys' way at NXT TakeOver Chicago. Big triple threat women's championship match coming your way, as it's going to be Ember Moon defending against Candice LeRae and Lacey Evans, as well as we're going to see Lars Sullivan take on Keith Lee. Keith Lee winning a fatal 4-way match last week here. War Raiders will be defending against Lucha House Party. Rey Mysterio defends against Pete Dunne. Aleister Black defends against Adam Cole. As well as we see the debut of Walter as he takes on Danny Burch. And this all started when Danny Burch was about to win the NXT North American Championship from Lars Sullivan. Well, that all changed when we saw the debut of Walter. If you guys missed that episode of NXT, make sure you guys go back and see what exactly Walter will be bringing to the table. Reversal there from Hansen. As now, here we go, hard Irish whip into the corner. I guarantee this match has gone a lot longer than anyone anticipated, especially for the tag team champions. As referee down and out there. Again, Hansen not having any of it. As Hansen throws him back into their corner. Oh, going for a spear of some sort, not really working out. These guys really don't like being in each other's corners, as again Hansen running over the referee. As here we go with the tag. Uh-oh. We saw this earlier tonight. Sit out powerbomb. Takes down Hansen. And Cole Quinn looking to put the finishing touches on Hansen here. Big clothesline. And again. Here comes Cole Quinn with a drop kick. And Hansen bleeding right now. As now Cole Quinn with a swinging neck breaker. Man, Cole Quinn and El Mago may be future NXT superstars, ladies and gentlemen. They are putting on a hell of a fight tonight. But not after this, possibly spiking him right on his head. Gonna drag him to the center of the ring. Was that spine buster, or I should say pile driver, gonna be enough? 2, no. Raymond Rowe and Hansen, they're pissing me off, honestly. They don't know how to be a tag team. They're the tag team champions, and they're struggling with some 2 local talent. What in the hell is going on here? They should be making short work of these guys, not struggling. As here we go with the tag. Here comes Raymond Rowe. No, a brutal forearm strike busts open Raymond Rowe. Oh, and then a knee strike to the lower back. As now Cole Quinn looking to put away Raymond Rowe here. Kick to the midsection. DDT takes down Raymond Rowe. Is that going to be enough to put him away here? 2. Ooh, 2.5. And if I'm William Regal, I might as well just give him a tag team opportunity again. Give him an NXT contract with how they're looking tonight. As now Raymond Rowe with the Irish whip there, going for a clothesline. Cole Quinn a little bit faster in that exchange. And now Rowe with a swinging neck breaker, very brutal. Man, the War Raiders are struggling right now. Honestly, it's a hard sight to see right now. Cole Quinn getting the upper hand. As now a armbar takedown there of Raymond Rowe. Hansen's going to try and get a tag here. I don't know if that's the best idea, if I'm honest with you. As Cole Quinn drops an elbow. I mean, if this tag team match is anything like what we could see in the main event, it should be a pretty good show for you guys. You guys are just tuning in. We just watched Pete Dunne and Cedric Alexander do battle. And Alexander making a pretty good matchup with Pete Dunne. Alexander picks up a win over Pete Dunne as Pete Dunne kind of fails and getting some momentum heading into next week. And we do have a huge main event for you guys next week here on NXT, as it's going to be a big 6-man tag. It's going to be Aleister Black, Rey Mysterio, and Ricochet taking on Tommaso Ciampa, Adam Cole, and Pete Dunne in a big main event. And again with an impressive tag team maneuver there. From El Mago, I go for the pinfall. Why not? Hansen struggling over there in the corner. I don't know why El Mago. I mean, I guess that's a rookie instincts. I guess not going to try and go for the pinfall. Just looking over at his opponent like he's nothing. Not trying to go for the pinfall. Wasting too much time here. Possibly giving Raymond Rowe way too much time to, really recuperate. As a kick to the left knee there. Oh, and now he's pissed off Raymond Rowe. This match has gone long enough. How much more is left in the tank of both teams here? They're both struggling here. As, El Mago here. What the hell? Oh my god, a powerbomb to the outside here. And you would think that War Raiders are the local talent. Holy moly, they're looking pretty bad tonight. I mean, they've had glimpses of why they're the tag team champions, but these local talent are showing why they are, you know, pretty good on the indie scene apparently, because holy moly, War Raiders have struggled. And if they continue to struggle like this, I might as well just give the upper hand to the Lucha House Party, because these guys are, I don't want to say trash, but I mean they are wrestling like trash tonight. And I'd be disappointed to have them as my tag team champions, if I'm honest with you. Oh, Cole Quinn getting involved here. As now, oh my god. We're at a 9 now. Oh, and Cole Quinn getting involved. And we have a double count out. And honestly, that's the best decision I've ever seen there for both tag teams, with a very bad matchup that we've ever seen by the War Raiders. As we get to our main event here, it's going to be Johnny Gargano and Ricochet. Main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Wrestling takes on Ricochet. And for Johnny Gargano, that has to be so frustrating, man. He tries to cash in on Tommaso Ciampa, try and get the upper hand on a bitter rival, and Tommaso Ciampa just gets the upper hand once again. Does that ultimately mean that Tommaso Ciampa is better than Johnny Gargano? A lot of superstars obviously are going to say no, and the same with the fans, they're going to say no, but I mean, Gargano could have done anytime, anywhere, and he picked an opponent where Tommaso Ciampa didn't really inflict too much damage. Or I should say, Oney Lorcan didn't inflict too much damage on Tommaso Ciampa for a possible cash-in. But it's all about, when you do a cash-in, it's about surprise, for the most part. And a surprise we weren't really expecting after that matchup, but Gargano, maybe if he had a steel chair or something, you know, to inflict some damage, but, you know, that's not what happened. As here comes the #1 contender, Ricochet. And for Ricochet, this is also a big match for him. He wants to make sure this stays as a one-on-one match. He does not want this to become a triple threat match, because obviously all you guys know the odds. It takes it down from 50% down to 33.3%. So for Ricochet, obviously, this is going to be a big match for him to show why he is the #1 contender and why he could be the next NXT champion. And Ricochet, he's going to have a big 6-man tag. But the thing is, heading into next week's episode, will it be continued a one-on-one contest, or will Johnny Gargano be at it? We are moments away from finding out, and hopefully the match will not be as... Well, last match wasn't too bad, but the War Raiders struggling with local talent, that's not something I was expecting. But nonetheless, here we go, a main event that obviously we could have seen at an NXT TakeOver somewhere else, but tonight, Ricochet, Johnny Gargano in the main event of NXT. We're going to see which man is going to come out on top. And hopefully Tommaso Ciampa's watching nearby to see what exactly is going on. As Gargano here, taking the low. Ooh, nice Enziguri takes down Ricochet here. Just stomping away here. And with that big card that's coming your guys' way at NXT TakeOver Chicago, it's going to be star-studded like we mentioned. A lot of big matches. We are even going to see the debut of Walter, which is going to be very impressive to see what all the hype is about with that man. As, oh, right to the lower knee, takes down Johnny Gargano. And like we mentioned, big 6-man tag, Aleister Black, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet versus Tommaso Ciampa, Adam Cole, and Pete Dunne in the main event of NXT next week here on the next episode. As well as next week, we're going to see Ember Moon in action, as she'll be taking on Candice LeRae, as well as Lars Sullivan. He'll be in action just before his big title defense next week. So make sure you guys stay tuned for a hell of a card coming your guys' way. As Ricochet fighting back with these impressive elbows of the midsection, basically stunning Johnny Gargano. Nice Hurricane Rana there with Gargano. There's now Ricochet. Going to toss him on the apron. What does Ricochet have in mind? Going to go for a forearm of Gargano with his own reversal here. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a springboard there or something, but deciding not to. As throwing Ricochet into the corner, missing a drop kick. You can feel this match starting to heat up a little bit. It's now Gargano. Going to focus on that left knee. Oh my God. Obviously Gargano's not too heavy of a superstar, but I mean, that's still going to be a lot of weight coming down on that left knee. And for Ricochet, he relies on high flying most of the time. As now Ricochet, oh my God. Turning that into a nice sit-out powerbomb. Very impressive there from Ricochet. As now Ricochet going to go for the pinfall in the middle of that ring. Referee a little slow to the count here. Not even a 1 count. Referee had to make sure that the shoulders were down. As Gargano looking to get that spot into that championship match. Obviously Gargano, he wants to be in that main event picture, and he had that opportunity, especially with that big Money in the Bank matchup win, but I mean, to use it last week, that's his own fault. As, oh my God, nice Hurricane Rana there. Gargano may be in trouble here. He may not be even getting an opportunity next week for the championship. Here we go. Just a 1 count. Oh my God. You could hear the thud there. As, wait, what the hell? Is Ricochet doing the... Oh my God. A standing moonsault. There for a minute, I honestly thought he was going to be doing like the rock bottom. He was doing the signature animation for it, but turning it into his own favor there. Going for a kick to the midsection, a little bit slower in that exchange. Now here comes Johnny Gargano here. Oh, this is not where you want to be if you're Ricochet. Oh my God, a missile dart into the second turnbuckle. And just like that, Johnny Gargano switches up the momentum here as the Gargano lock, but there is a rope break. Referee signaling to the referee, or the ring announcer over there, that was a rope break. As referee right there checking the shoulders here. Ooh, 2.5. That Gargano lock almost was enough. But Ricochet somehow still in this match. As here we go. Ricochet with the jawbreaker. Stuns Gargano for the moment. And now connects with a facebuster. And uh-oh. Ricochet, is he going for what we're thinking about? Going for the 630 possibly? Yes, he does, and it connects. The 630 applied. And now, is this enough? 2. Oh, 2.5. Good main event so far. These guys are pushing each other's limits right now. And now Ricochet signaling the end is near for Gargano here. Big clothesline. And another one. Here comes Ricochet. Kick to the side of the skull, stunning Gargano. And now he's into the corner. Oh, nice reversal though from Gargano. As now Gargano with a back suplex. And now Gargano's time to get fired up and try and get the NXT Universe behind him. And now Gargano with his own forearms. And what we just saw from Ricochet doing the same thing to Ricochet there. And now into the corner. Uh-oh. We just saw this earlier. Oh my God. The missile dart into the second turnbuckle again. And that honestly should be it. 2. No, 2.5. And Gargano cannot believe it. A hell of a dart into the corner. And now Gargano setting up Ricochet here. Super kick. He got all of it. He got all of that bad boy. Is that enough? Is Gargano about to make it a triple threat match at NXT TakeOver Chicago number 2? No! 2.9. And Gargano, the frustration on his face, you could tell. He knew that was going to be a 3 count. But somehow Ricochet getting his shoulder up at the last possible moment. And a Northern Light suplex turns it into now Ricochet swinging neck breaker. As now Ricochet, is he thinking about another 630 here? Ricochet, 630, 630. Is that enough this time? 2. Oh my God. 2.9 again. How much more is left in the tank for both of these men? These guys have been putting it all on the line here. As now Ricochet putting him on the rope, but Gargano with his reversal. And now into the corner, Gargano with a nice uppercut, stuns Ricochet. And this might be the only opportunity that Gargano might be able to put away Ricochet here. Ricochet is down and out for the moment. This is where Gargano needs to possibly hit the Gargano lock or another super kick to try and put away Ricochet. Oh, going for a drop kick. Gargano moving out the way here. And this match has been 50-50 as a drop kick there from Ricochet. Both of these men putting it all on the line. These guys know with the stipulation how this is going to change the possible match at NXT TakeOver Chicago. As Ricochet taking some time to taunt Johnny Gargano here. And Ricochet is not really known for taunting, and he may pay for it. I don't know if Gargano really saw Ricochet taunt him, but I mean, nonetheless, as another elbow strike right to the forehead there of Gargano, and now double knees to the upper chest, that you should say, as now Ricochet face buster and Johnny Gargano busted wide open, and Ricochet has hit 2 630s in this matchup, and it still has not been enough. As now Gargano up to his feet with that jawbreaker. He needs to capitalize here. As Gargano, facebuster, takes down Ricochet. Gonna go for the pinfall. Is Gargano heading to Chicago? No, not yet anyway. 2.5. And Gargano, you can sense the frustration right now. As now Gargano going for a high-risk maneuver here. Oh, Ricochet back up to his feet. Gargano at the last second basically going to a stop because he saw Ricochet move out the way. And now Gargano going to try and get something going, but Ricochet with a forearm strike there. Going for an enziguri, and it connects, taking him down. Oh, nice kick there from Gargano. This match is heating up again. Ricochet back suplex. And Ricochet. Is he thinking about another 630, ladies and gentlemen? Ricochet on third 630. A third 630. Is it enough? Ricochet grabbing him, making sure he's staying away from the ropes. This has to be it. Ricochet, 2, 3. Yes, it is. And the match at NXT TakeOver will stay a one-on-one contest, as it will stay with Tommaso Ciampa and Ricochet. What a main event match. Ricochet showing why he is the #1 contender and showing us why he could be the new NXT champion. Johnny Gargano, these last 2 weeks have not been in the favor of Gargano. Last week with a failed cash-in, and then this week failing with the stipulation if Gargano would win, he'd be added. 2 bad weeks in a row. Hopefully Johnny Gargano will turn it around. But next week here in the main event of NXT, you'll be seeing Aleister Black, Rey Mysterio, and Ricochet taking on Tommaso Ciampa, Adam Cole, and Pete Dunne in a big 6-man tag main event coming your guys' way on the next episode of NXT.